Airrack is a YouTuber who has created one of the smartest marketing campaigns that I've seen in a very long time. He's managed to increase his subscriber count by over 250 subscribers just by this one campaign, and in the process he's managed to reward his subscribers. It's pretty incredible what he's been able to do in the last couple of weeks.
I'm gonna be putting myself on an abandoned island until we reach 1 million subscribers. I will literally die on the island before we don't reach 1 million.
If you have no idea who he is, Airrack is a YouTuber who started off 2020 with 0 subscribers, and by the end of 2020 he had over 1 million subscribers. That was his goal and he managed to achieve it, and that's a crazy thing because not many people are able to start off YouTube and grow with such pace, but he's done so many interesting things that have allowed him to get to this point. His content, if you've never seen it, is very similar to Mr. Beast's and Logan Paul's types of videos. So you get a lot of pranks, you see a lot of sort of crazy over the top, big budget sort of videos that have crazy thumbnails and titles to really pull you in. You know, like I say, very similar to what Mr. Beast does. And in the past year, he's found his way behind the scenes at events. He's hijacked sort of trends. He's managed to get into different places and sort of crash YouTubers like David Dobrick and Logan Paul and Jake Paul and kind of leech off of their subscribers simply because their audiences are going to be very similar to Airrack's audiences. And so he knows that there's a good content match there. However, 2 weeks before the deadline of December 31st, he realized that he was nowhere near getting to that 1 million subscriber mark. I think he was sitting at around 800k at that point, and so for him to get 200,000 subscribers in 2 weeks was a very big ask, and he would have to do something dramatic to get there, which is what led him to coming up with this really cool idea. To get that many subscribers, Airrack decided to strand himself on an island just off the coast of Florida and sort of stay there until he hit his goal. The whole point of this was essentially his subscribers had to save him, otherwise he was going to be deserted on this island forever until he hit that number mark. Together they whipped up a website that generated unique affiliate links for fans to win prizes based on how many subscribers they referred to the channel. The website that was aimed at rescuing Airrack from the island by helping him reach his subscriber goal comes with a tracker of his subscriber count in real time, as well as a referral system to help drive new fans. The links were essentially affiliate links very similar to what you'll see here on YouTube, where someone will say go ahead and buy this product, and if they click it and go ahead and buy it, that creator will then take say 10% of the actual price of that product. This is essentially the same kind of technology that he used, just so that subscribers could then track how many people that they've referred to his YouTube channel, and that was a way of him being able to keep track of who had incentivized most people and who deserved these prizes. This was essentially the code that they could then use to send off to their friends, their family, their followers online. And if anyone was to click that link, it would then be tracked. And that was then how Airrack would be able to look and see who actually had sort of drove the most traffic and the most people to subscribe to his YouTube channel. So how did Airrack incentivize his fans to go ahead and do this? His launch video and website used a very smart marketing tactic of creating scarcity by suggesting that if they are seeing this video early, that they will need a head start, and by offering prizes such as the first 100 to get 50 subs will win a FaceTime call with Airrack, was a huge motivator and really pushed his subscribers to take action and not sit back and think, I'll do it at a later point, I'll do it this evening. It was like, no, you got to do it right now if you want to go ahead and get that call with Airrack. And I think that's really what spurred him on. And if you go back and watch that video and you go onto that website, you'll see that he's really pushing this to them.
This is what you're watching right now for the boys, for the true fans. This is your opportunity for a head start. Trust me, you are going to want the head start. For some of these challenges, only the first 100 people to get to the tier will win a prize. So it is a race. It is a competition, and I am inviting you and giving you a head start to this race. Go!
Like, this is time bound. You can't sit around. If you want this, you've got to go out and get it, and you've got to share your subscriber link with your friends and your family. And he's like, go, 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 go. That's how he's done this. He also set the entry barrier pretty low. You only had to sort of share your link with 5 people and get them to subscribe to receive a handwritten note by him, which, whilst that's not a PS4 or a call with him or getting flown out to LA or anything crazy like that, a written note from one of your favorite YouTubers is kind of a cool thing to get. Considering most of the online space is always online, you know, it's very hard that you, and very rare that you actually interact with some of your favorite YouTubers in person. Being able to get something like a handwritten note that you can have on your wall or just show your friends is pretty interesting. That's a very cool incentive, and for only 5 shares, I think that caused a lot of his subscribers to go ahead and do that just so they could get a handwritten note by him. He also had a bunch of other prizes. I'm just going to read some of these out to you here. You could go ahead and you could win some AirPods, which is a pretty cool prize to get. You could also get a PS5, all the way being up to collaborate with him on a video and also pick a tattoo that he will get, and you get to name where on his body you want him to get it. That's kind of a bit of a risky one from him, allowing his subscribers to go ahead and do something like that. But I think the interesting one here to note is that he allowed you to have a collaboration with him if you were the person who got the most shares. I think this is smart of him, because what I think he's done is he said, okay, I'm at 900k subscribers. If I can get a YouTube channel that has 150k, much smaller than him but still pretty large, if I can get them to talk about subscribing to Airrack, if I can get them to tweet or to post it on their Instagram to go ahead and save Airrack from this island, though that YouTube channel is going to definitely do that, because they're going to want a collab with a 900k channel, because that's just going to help them boost their own YouTube channel. So it's smart for them to do it. But this isn't just anyone, this is a 150k YouTube channel, and so that there is 150k people that could potentially subscribe to Airrack. They may not have never heard of him before. So this was a super interesting prize that I think he offered, and I think that this is such a great way of being able to sort of growth hack and essentially kind of have a win-win between two different content creators. So what happened after he launched the site? Well, you know, if we go ahead and we look at sort of the data points here, he launched it on December 19th, and within a single day, he gained over 60,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Like, that's so many people just to get in one day. And then he actually went ahead and he reached his goal on December 27th. So he did it before the 31st, and he actually gained 250k subs in a 2-week span, which is pretty incredible to, you know, gain 250,000 subscribers in just 2 weeks. And if you go ahead and you look here at this on Social Blade, his channel, you can go ahead and you can just see that there was a huge boom in December with him gaining sort of a large amount compared to what he had done in the previous months, or since actually in January and February it's down pretty low. So I think that just goes to show that this marketing strategy worked, and it was a pretty cool one. For me, this was one of the smartest marketing campaigns that I've seen from an influencer in a really long time. I really like it when both parties win. So it wasn't just a giveaway, you know, he was sort of asking for something, but in return they got something too. You know, it was win-win. They got some cool prizes, they got to see him in person, they got a handwritten note, they maybe won some AirPods or a PlayStation, they got to collab with him, and he also managed to gain all of these subscribers, which obviously is going to come with money for it, all of the AdSense he's going to get. So I really like it when there are campaigns like that that's not at the expense of someone else, they both win. And I also really like it when content creators bring things through into the real life. Mr. Beast is really good at this. You know, last year he released his Mr. Beast burger. I think it was like 600 restaurants in the US that you could go ahead and essentially order a real life burger that was created by Mr. Beast that you could eat. That's pretty cool for a creator to do something like that, because I've been on YouTube since 2006, and you know, all of those YouTubers that I've seen in the past, they're digital, they're on the screen. I've very rarely sort of had a product from a YouTuber in my own hands. I've very rarely met YouTubers in real life. They are just a thing on the screen. So when they can actually come and see you in real life, or they can send you something, or you can win something, or you do things like the Mr. Beast burger where you can go and eat it and you can taste it in the senses, like, that's cool. That's another level of the digital and the real world sort of like coming together. And I think those are sort of the YouTubers who are really going to progress well in the future and sort of take things to the next level. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you give the video a like, as it really helps me to grow on YouTube. If you're looking for another video just like this one, I created a video on how Logan Paul made over $5 million in one day with NFTs, which you can click right here. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a great day.